And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but f it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about the direction that EA is taking Apex Legends and how the impact is going on the Respawn staff alongside it. We're also going to talk about how the collection event trailer has more dislikes than likes at this point, and why that is a huge issue for future content within Apex Legends. We'll also give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about the state of the game. So as most of you are aware, we are getting the Wintertide Collection event on December 6th, this upcoming Tuesday, and though it is coming back with the Winter Express mode, there are a lot of concerns. Alpha Intel actually touched on it because 3 years ago we got the Holiday Bash started with Pathfinder's Heirloom and Winter Express for the first time, and it is now back on Tuesday for the 3rd year in a row. And the game mode is a ton of fun, don't get me wrong. I think a lot of people enjoy playing Winter Express, myself included. However, it would be nice to see some new additions to the game mode, maybe even throwing in some accompanying LTMs that we've played in the past, just to make it a little bit different. Sort of how they did Olympus at night for the Halloween mode, at least there was some kind of tweak there. And it isn't helped by the fact that as some people have pointed out, someone who leaks included, some of the Wintertide skins in the collection event are recolors sneaking into the event, meaning that they're not even new skins, they're just variations of ones that have already existed that are getting sold to you to make money with no new major improvements coming to the game mode, or the events in general. And of course, the reaction is something that we have never seen before in Apex Legends, because yesterday the trailer was at a staggering 16,000 dislikes to 19,000 likes, which is a crazy ratio for a video that was number 16 on trending. But it got even worse because currently as it stands, it has 24,000 people that dislike it and only 20,000 that do. So if you're gonna be one of those people in the comment like, this game is great, this is fantastic, just know there are more people that disagree with that statement than actually do agree with it. People are tired of getting the same old content over and over again, but what is causing this? The likely culprit is that EA is doing what it knows best. It is absolutely destroying the culture that was built by Respawn Studios and its founders. We've seen this happen to so many studios such as Maxis, DICE, Visceral, and my personal favorite, BioWare. I grew up loving the old school Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games, and the most recent thing I think they did was Anthem, which was a complete flop. I mean, we don't even have to look that hard. They basically killed Titanfall 2, and they're basically milking Apex Legends as dry as they possibly can. You can even see that in the studio because as a lot of these employees' contracts are up, they're not staying with Respawn under EA management. We've had the game director Chad Grenier, Jason McCord, who's been with Respawn for 11 years and helped found Apex Legends, map designers Dave O.C. It is very easy to see where EA is driving the game in terms of its future. Kralrindo made an amazing concept the other day of the new Wraith Prestige skin that would have different variation color schematics that you could change to do basically a ton with it. And it's actually fairly easy to implement into the game. They've already done it with the laser sights that change color and the reticles, but they will never probably do this. And the reason why is because if you can change the colors of your own skins, well, there's no reason to buy a recolor, which is 100% what they're banking on. I think a lot of the devs at Respawn really do care about the game and want it to be great, but they are clearly being constrained by its owner. Take for instance what Lulu Lovely said the other day about creator skin.
Yeah, EA, like all the creator skins, EA told us for months, like, oh yeah, they're gonna be creator skins, it's your skin. And then the day before they released them, EA was like, yeah, your name is actually not gonna be attached to the skin at all, nor will you get any money from the skin or recognition. Yeah, and when I brought it up to EA, they were like, oh, we'll mention you in the blog post. People wonder why I stopped playing that game.
And look, I get it. She's a streamer, she makes a lot of money from playing video games. Why is she complaining? And the main issue there is the fact that EA told her specifically that something was gonna happen, and then at the last minute, the day before, decided to backtrack on it. I don't know how a game that does that to its creators can be nominated for best community support, especially when players are still waiting for things like the next gen update, which was put out originally back in March, I think, with a promise that we would get 120 frames per second on the next gen consoles. That still has not been done, and there has been no update whatsoever from anyone at the Respawn team or their official page. Then there's cross progression, which was talked about coming next year. And although there have been news articles by Dexerto where they got to interview a dev, there's been no official word from, once again, a dev themselves about where the hell this is even at or when we can expect to get it. It's sad to see because Apex Legends is very financially viable. Back in May, it was reported that they've already made over $2 billion in revenue since it came out 3 years ago. And with $2 billion in revenue, it's time to start spending that on new LTMs that come out faster, a larger team that can put out the content for a game this massive, rather than focusing on the same LTM we've gotten the last couple years, along with recolors of existing skins to sell you so you can spend $160 on a Wraith Prestige skin. Let me know down below, how do you feel that Apex Legends is going in season 15? Are you happy with the amount of content we're getting, or do you feel that EA has kind of got it in a vice grip? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.